Welcome to Mysterious&Chilling. This is the very first story on this channel, where darkness meets curiosity, and every whisper hides a secret. Here, we dive into tales that are strange, haunting, and unforgettable. So turn off the lights, put on your headphones, and let yourself sink into the shadows. Because tonight, we enter a world that is mysterious and chilling. Golden City Horror Story. There's an old legend in a town long forgotten by maps and modern travelers, a legend that has been whispered through generations and always with a shiver. In the heart of the town stands an ancient tower, its stones weathered by centuries of wind and rain, yet somehow eternal, looming over the streets like a silent guardian, or perhaps a watcher. They say that the tower has only one window high above the ground, and that this window is no ordinary opening. It is a portal to another world, a world made entirely of gold. The story begins as the sun begins to set, casting long shadows over the streets. The light catches the tower's stones, making them glow faintly, almost as if they are aware of the approaching darkness. Locals never walk near it after twilight. They say that if you look into the window at the right moment, just as the sun's last rays vanish, you will see a city unlike any you've ever imagined. A city of gold. The walls, the roofs, even the streets. Every surface shimmers with a golden hue that blinds the eyes, yet draws you closer with an irresistible allure. They also say that the window does not merely show the city, it can take you there. But the journey is perilous. To enter, one must reach through the window, seize a golden object, and return before the golden inhabitants notice. If they do, there is no escape. Those who fail are buried alive in golden coffins, preserved forever in the brilliance of the city that is not meant for the living. One evening, a boy was wandering the streets near the tower, his footsteps echoing against the empty cobblestones. He noticed a flicker of light from the lone window and felt an irresistible pull. Drawn by curiosity, he approached the tower. As he looked into the window, the golden city appeared. It was breathtaking. The houses gleamed as if carved from solid gold, their roofs reflecting the dying light. Streets paved with gold seemed to stretch endlessly, winding in patterns that defied logic. And there, near the window, a small girl played with golden ingots as if they were nothing more than stones. Her laughter was soft, haunting, and entirely out of place in a city so silent and perfect. Compelled by a mixture of awe and greed, the boy climbed through the window. The world shifted around him. The air smelled of something ancient and metallic. He landed softly on the golden street and ran to the girl. With trembling hands, he grabbed 2 golden ingots and turned to flee, hoping to return to his own world. But when he climbed back to the window, his town was gone. In its place, only the endless gleam of the golden city stretched before him, mocking his attempt to escape. The girl watched him silently. Her eyes were dark, empty, yet somehow knowing. "You cannot return," she said. "No one who comes from there ever does." The boy's heart raced. "Then they will bury me in a golden coffin?" he asked, his voice trembling. The girl nodded. "Why? Is it the gold you want to protect? I will give it back," he pleaded, holding out the ingots. "No," she said softly. "It is not about the gold. You came from the dead city, and the dead do not live with the living." "But I am alive," the boy shouted. "No," she shook her head. "Look at your hands." Hesitant, the boy looked down. His hands were pale, lifeless, as if drained of all warmth and color. A chill ran through him, and a sudden terror took hold. He could not move. From the golden houses, figures began to emerge. They moved silently, their forms almost human yet strange, too perfect, too unblinking. Two of them approached with a golden coffin, its surface catching the fading light, glowing with an otherworldly intensity. "It's a pity you are dead," said the girl. "Otherwise we could have played with you." "I am alive," the boy screamed. "I need to go back. Let me go." The golden figures did not respond. They lifted him, their touch cold as ice despite the warmth of the gold, and laid him in the coffin. The lid closed with a metallic echo, sealed with golden nails that glinted ominously. Darkness enveloped him, the golden light reflecting off the walls now turning into a cage of brilliance. The tower stood silently once more, as if nothing had happened. But the golden city remained, shimmering in the dying light, waiting for the next soul bold or foolish enough to look through the window. Every sunset, the city called out, promising wealth and wonder, and delivering only terror and eternal entrapment. For those who enter, the gleaming streets are forever their prison, and the golden houses are tombs that never forget. And somewhere in the silent streets of that golden world, the girl still plays, her laughter echoing through the empty alleys, a chilling reminder that some curiosities are better left unexplored. The legend warns, never look into the window of the old tower at dusk. For if you do, you may see beauty beyond imagination, but you may also never return to tell the tale. Even now, in towns far from that cursed tower, whispers tell of travelers gone missing, of reflections in mirrors showing hands pale and lifeless, of a fleeting laughter that seems almost familiar. The golden city waits, always waiting, and it is patient, for it knows the allure of its brilliance is stronger than any fear. And once you enter, the dead city will claim you as its own. Some say the boy was not completely gone. Travelers reported glimpses of a pale figure in mirrors at their homes, hands lifeless and eyes empty, as if trying to escape. People entering the old tower later heard the soft laughter of a small girl from the upper window. Legends claim that if you look at it at sunset, you may see not only gold, but those trapped forever in the city, and sometimes you can spot a small figure reaching out, trying to touch the living world. The lesson is simple yet terrifying. Some treasures are not meant for us. Curiosity can cost more than gold. It can cost your life. Even if we feel alive, sometimes the world decides otherwise, leaving us suspended between the realm of the living and the dead. So next time you see an old tower at dusk, pause. Think twice before looking through its window. The golden world is beautiful, brilliant, and deadly at the same time. And who knows, it might already be waiting for you.